Good morning from Delhi, India. Yesterday we spent the day exploring both Old Delhi and New Delhi, taking in all the sights and scenery, seeing incredible monuments all throughout Delhi as a whole.
We are going to be getting on a bus and heading a couple hours away to Agra. What's really special about Agra? It has the Taj Mahal. We are so excited to be going to see the Taj Mahal, which is an absolute bucket list item for both of us.
But first we need to check out of the hotel and make our way to Agra.
We go where we go. Winding road, don't know where it goes. It's just a weekend. I'm living while I'm free. We go where we go. Coming up for air in this sun.
Thank you. Thank you. After about 4.5 hours on the bus, we are nearly at the Taj Mahal, but we're stopping for a quick lunch before we do so. So our guide just gave us a little bit of a sweet treat before our lunch here, and he told us to guess what it is. We already took a little nibble, but this tasted like pure sugar, and it's actually pumpkin, he said. He said it's only made here in Agra, and it's kind of like a Turkish delight, but the Indian version, and it literally tastes like you're just eating pure sugar. I can't believe this is pumpkin. It's absolutely delicious. We've just been delivered our main meal, and I'm very excited. We have more naan. The bread has definitely been some of the best bread that we've ever eaten in our entire lives here in India, and we have a full plate of it. Mike also has his own, so this is all mine, and some lentil soup. The lentil soup is very hearty. It's almost like a chicken noodle soup, which there's a lot more complex flavors than that, but that's the best way I can describe it, and the most important thing is that it's delicious. So we are mere steps away from the Taj Mahal. Right now we are going through the entrance, and our guide told us it's kind of like an optical illusion where it looks like it's getting further and further away, and then once we step out on the main platform, bam, there's the Taj Mahal.
Right now we're walking through this absolutely gorgeous arch, and we are just getting our first glimpses through the arch, and we're getting ready to walk in and see it. Wow.
It is so much bigger than I would have thought.
It's way more amazing than you could even imagine.
You've got a story I wanna read. You've got a meaning that matters to me. I know there's many more to be seen, but I know what you mean to me. I know what you mean to me.
This is an unbelievable experience. To start, there are so many people here, and there's no question why. This is maybe the most beautiful building I've ever seen in my entire life, which is an enormous all-marble mausoleum that was built by the Mughal emperor named Shah Jahan, and it was built for his wife, who he was madly in love with, and this is one of the most enduring monuments to their love and to love in general in the world.
This is the type of thing that we've only seen in movies and textbooks, and to be standing here and it's part of history and it's something in front of something so iconic, I'm speechless. There's really no words to describe how truly grateful I feel right now, and just wow. That's all we keep saying as we walk around this whole complex is wow, look at that, wow, look at that. And it truly is surreal.
All of this time we've been around the Taj Mahal, but we've got our protective booties on. They want to make sure that nothing can damage this beautiful monument. So we have our boots on to keep our shoes from tracking any kind of dirt or doing any damage. We get to go up onto the monument.
We get to go inside.
Yeah.
We don't get to film, but we get to go inside the Taj Mahal.
So we're going to get over there now. We've got our tickets to go check in.
And with that, we're officially on the Taj Mahal. We get to go up some steps to be on the viewing platform. and then inside.
We've come to the top of the platform where we are right in front of the mausoleum. The same person who is responsible for building this was also responsible for building the Jama Masjid mosque that we saw in Delhi, as well as the Red Fort that we saw there. So the architecture styles are similar. There's that beautiful symmetry that you see in some of these buildings, and it's just such an unbelievable sight.
We just walked through the inside of the Taj Mahal, and again, no words can truly describe how surreal that it felt, and I know that we keep throwing that word around a lot here today, but this has just been on our bucket list for so long, and to be here, there is no other way to describe it. But it was absolutely stunning, beautiful, just as beautiful on the inside as it is on the outside. We were learning a little bit more about the outside and the symmetry and some of the construction, including the fact that the emperor actually wanted to build his very own version of the Taj Mahal, and it was going to be black across the river. We're not entirely sure if that structure across the river that we're seeing is exactly where it would be, but you can almost picture it being there. And it's kind of cool to think about what it would have been like if there was this stark white one next to the black one, and which one would have been more popular. Something interesting about the Taj Mahal is not only the symmetry, but the columns on all four of the corners, they lean a bit outward, and that was an intentional structural decision made by the designers, so that way if there were to ever be a natural disaster, an earthquake, they'd fall outward. And just that level of detail, not only in the design, but the overall structure of the Taj Mahal is just exceptional.
Easier to get off than to get on. We have touched the Taj Mahal. Knowing that we're on the other side of the world from home, you get emotional thinking about it, because this is kind of the things that we dreamed about doing. This is what we have worked so hard for and hope to continue to work to be able to do more frequently in the new year. It's just unbelievable.
Because of the symmetry of the Taj Mahal, you can really get stunning pictures from all sides. So obviously the front is very, very crowded, but we've come to the right of the Taj Mahal, and there's barely a crowd here.
Dogs on groups. And you like jump back and forth between them? After what was an absolutely incredible time at the Taj Mahal, we are back at a hotel. Well, not back because it's our first time here. We are at our hotel for the night here in Agra. It really was just a short drive away from the Taj Mahal, maybe 10 or so minutes. So
yeah, not bad at all.
Nice location. I think we're only here a night before we leave the city, but we thought we would share kind of our thoughts on the Taj Mahal.
Nothing actually prepares you for seeing it in person. It was so much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and the marble really popped. So obviously I knew it was white, but it really shone through, and all the details were so intricate, and everywhere you looked there was more to see. I don't think an entire day would give you enough time to really take in everything and see the Taj Mahal for all of its beauty, but we're very grateful and fortunate for even the short amount of time that we were there to be able to stand in its presence.
This is a building that took 22 years to build, and you can see it in all of the details. We don't take for granted that this is the trip of a lifetime, and we do hope that it's just the start of our journeys internationally, but it is truly, truly a wonderful thing to be here in this country.
Like Mike said, we are now at a hotel in Agra where we're going to be spending the night before exploring more of Agra tomorrow.
We thought we would show you our accommodations for tonight, especially because they are pretty good.
Yeah, I think this is the nicest hotel room we've ever stayed in, which I guess fits the vibe of the Taj Mahal being probably the nicest monument that we've ever seen. We don't just have a room, we have a suite. So you walk in through this main door and we have a little living room area with 2 couches, a little TV, but it doesn't stop there. You then walk through this little hallway and there's a beautiful bathroom to the left with a glass shower, fresh towels. It looks really, really luxurious. And then continuing on, we have a place to put all of our backpacks and luggage, which we did not do. There's still a mess in the living room, but we'll be sure to do that tonight. A very large wardrobe. And continuing on, a very large bed, a little mini fridge, another TV, and more of a view than the last hotel that we stayed at. Nice view of the streets of Agra down below. So this is where we're going to be spending the night tonight.
So we'll leave you here. We've had a pretty long day of driving, traveling, seeing the sights, and I think we're going to get cleaned up and probably hit the hay early because we are up early tomorrow to go and check out a couple things in Agra before we leave the city. So we'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
I'm living my